what you get from the lie. If you feel it, raise your hell in the sky.
Let's get right into the rebrand, man. This is the Sean Preston podcast. I'm your host, of course, Sean Preston. Today we got big T Wordz in the building.
What's going on? T Wordz, aka the nonchalant rapper, aka Liquid Wise, aka I don't really be outside, so y'all be surprised to see me a lot. For real, like we ain't seen you in a long time. Yeah, I be working. Did I go home?
Yeah, the nonchalant rapper. Like, are you a nonchalant person?
I am very nonchalant to the point I think I irritate people being nonchalant. You don't say nothing. Like, I have nothing to say, so I'm not gonna say nothing. Why talk? Yeah.
Okay, so like this week, man, how was the week? How was everything going for you? Today is Saturday.
The 12th.
The 12th.
Yeah. Week been smooth. Work went by quick. Didn't do too much this week for real, except work. Posted a little bit on TikTok a little bit. I'm trying to have that regiment with posting on TikTok. I might post a beat or something like that, or post like a random video I might just do. But I started to use TikTok like Facebook. I might put a status on it, but I played my song in the background. Mm-hmm. That's kind of getting like a good feedback from people on there. People like respond to what I'm saying. So I'm just trying stuff out for real right now.
Yeah. My week, it started off, I guess I would say, bad. Sunday and Monday, my stomach was hurting so bad.
I hate them days.
Yeah. I figured it out, though. I figured out garlic is not my friend.
Oh, okay.
Like anything with garlic in it, I just can't.
I love garlic too,
bro. Garlic butter,
Dog.
Garlic shrimp scampi, garlic parmesan wings, everything.
So you might have went overboard with it.
What it was is I had some hibachi.
Oh, okay.
And they put the whole dish of garlic butter.
Yeah, they drizzle it on there.
Yeah, and then I think that same night I probably made something else with garlic butter in it. Okay. But it's just like, for 2 days, bro, like my stomach was just tossing and turning. No. So I ended up missing 2 days of work for that. And then I went back to work and I had to leave early.
Oh no.
Because the stomach was just not stomaching like it's supposed to stomach.
I'm not going in the public bathroom. It's like skip y'all.
Actually, like the bathrooms at my job, most jobs' bathrooms are just trash.
Yeah.
Mine's is pretty clean.
It's cool.
But it was just the fact that the kid, I threw up.
Oh, no. Yeah, you got to go home. Yeah, it's time to go home.
Yeah, once you...
Yeah, it's time to go. Like, sir, I have to leave.
I got to leave.
Yeah.
And then...
That's oh, my gosh.
I went back to work. And while I was at work, because I work midnights.
Okay.
And this going to lead us into our first topic. Mm-hmm. While I was at work, I started seeing this post on social media about J. Cole dropping his record.
Okay.
Port Antonio. And it was supposed to be a record about him addressing, just this whole situation that's happened, within the past couple months. Mm-hmm. You listened to it, right?
Yeah, I heard it once.
All right, we gonna check it out real quick. We probably gonna listen to I guess the first 2 minutes of the song, because the song is 5 minutes. We don't want to bore y'all.
Yeah,
we want y'all to watch the pod.
I know the bullet points because I heard the song. I know the first verse and the second verse.
Okay.
So I've heard the song. It's not like I haven't heard it at all. So I know what he getting into.
Okay. And like we was talking before the pod, I think Big Sean should be pissed because he keep catching strays. He can't never just drop his album or drop some music and it just be his music. Because he sampled this on his album. I think the name of the record is called No Boundaries. I mean Boundaries on his record. Boundaries. I think this sample, who is this? Cleo Soul, right? Cleo Soul.
The Dead President sample.
This Dead President?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
The person that's singing in the background.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to look that up.
Yeah. We can stop it. Because we'll be here for the next 3 minutes.
Like I already know the second verse he get into like the whole Drake and Kendrick thing.
Yeah. So I listened to this record, went back and listened to like his first 3 albums. To your point, like you said, he was storytelling.
Yeah.
He do that a lot in his music, but going back to the context of the record, how you feel about this song in regards to him addressing the whole situation with Kendrick and the whole situation with Drake and the beef that went on over the summer?
So I think this one he rapping like the rapping is good on here.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he should like keep addressing it though. I feel like he just should let it go right now. I mean, I feel like he shouldn't even really did that first diss in the first place. I think he should have just left it between them two. Without he should have just like, all right, I'm gonna let y'all go at it. Even though it could be said he might have caught like a few like strays from Kendrick, but it wasn't like Kendrick was more so aiming at Drake for real. So like, I feel like he should have just like, oh, I'm gonna let y'all just go at it and then just chill for real.
Yeah. Why you feel like he should have just let him go at it?
Because it could have nothing to do with him. It had nothing to do with like, I know like he might have felt away. Kendrick said something on like that, but it wasn't really
his beef.
Yeah, it wasn't really about him. It was like Kendrick being clever. Y'all did the first person shooter thing. I'm gonna like address that song. I heard they was all supposed to be on the song together. I heard that was a rumor. They were supposed to be on the song together, and Kendrick declined because I don't know what Drake did to people, but like he was like, "Nah, I'm not messing with Drake no more."
That's diabolical.
So like they did. It's other stuff I heard. I don't know if I don't know if it's true because I'm not in their circles, of course. Right. But I've heard like they were supposed to do the song together with all 3 of them. But Cole thought he was gonna be on the song, so he did his verse first. But he didn't know Kendrick wasn't on the song. Oh. But so like I guess Drake just put it out with his verse, and then I don't know. But yeah, but then Kendrick just did the like that thing, and then it all just popped up.
Set the world on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking to the beef between Kendrick and Drake, how do you feel about the state of Drake's career right now?
I wouldn't say it's declining, but like I read that he hasn't been all the records he dropped after the beef
ain't been in the hot
100, and like this is the first time in like what 2 years I think.
Yeah, I you know what, I'm not gonna say because I don't know, but I just know that he hasn't been charting like he would normally chart.
So I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he needs to like chill out for a while, or I know he's trying to kind of kick it back up. I know he did the 100 gigs thing, which I thought was like kind of I like the idea of artists doing. I'm gonna do a website and put my music on there and have people come to it. But I don't know. It's like he's trying to kickstart his thing back up, but it's not really landing now.
Yeah.
Because that's why I was like, maybe he needs to like chill for a minute and to let Kendrick just go on his run right quick, and then he'll come back. But I don't know if people gonna be like that. But I don't know. I think he always gonna have like a fan base. He always gonna be like up there with certain people that just like him. But like to the casual or like the hip hop fans, it might be not done.
I think that's where he's running into the most problem. Like the actual hip hop fans. You know, they like Drake, they deal with Drake, but they're more so not on the side of his music where it comes to people who just are casual music listeners, people who might listen to the Spotify playlist, people who listen to the music in the cars. They still might feel like Drake won.
Yeah.
You know, just because, you know, I heard the argument that Kendrick had to use Drake to get his career back popping.
I don't think so.
Explain.
He already had a career. This is another thing I don't like. I feel like now with hip hop, it's a recency bias. It's like people forget what somebody did in the past, and then they just like discredit what they did. Because like Kendrick been around for a minute, and he put out. I know people was like he had a like a length in between albums, but between like maybe Good Kid, maybe Section 80 to Damn, he came out like consistently, and then he just stopped after the Black Panther soundtrack, and then he came again like 2020, So he still had like a nice like run, but I don't think Kendrick already had a career.
Yeah.
So I don't think he needed this to kick back. I think he just wanted to like get in the ring with Drake. And like I said, I don't know what Drake did to people to make him to make people not
Drake,
like him.
Man,
no
what
more.
did you do?
I wonder like what
not like you, bro.
I hear rumors about what he like stuff he do, but I don't like everybody was coming. I never seen that before. I never seen like a whole bunch of people come at one person.
Yeah, Rick Ross, Future,
even the Weeknd,
Metro, the Weeknd,
yeah,
Kendrick.
Who else? Who was other people?
It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They was like the Avengers trying to beat Thanos.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So let's talk about Wordz. Wordz, the artist. I know we started off with just, the J. Cole and the Drake and Kendrick beef. Wordz, the artist, the nonchalant rapper. I know you write music. You also produce as well.
And I record.
And I was gonna say you record, so that makes you an engineer.
Yeah.
So like tell us about like that origin story. Like where did that start? Where did your love? Do you love music? Like are you passionate about it?
I love music a lot.
All right. So tell us about when that started. Like what sparked that interest in music?
My best friend, he my god brother. We grew up together as children. He played in a band, and I would go over his house every Friday, and he would like I said, we grew up Kojic, right? So he used to sneak CDs, like he used to go buy and sneak CDs and put it under his bed, and I would go over his house and listen to like everything he had. He used to rap too. He was like, Torrance, you're gonna be my producer. I beatbox. I used to beatbox in class when I got bored. And so he was like, Torrance, kick that beat. And I'll just start like do that. I'll do that. And then he had like this thing called Magic Music Maker. It's kind of an off-brand software, but he used to like make full-on albums with like I'll go over one Friday, and then I come back again maybe Wednesday. He had like 13 songs done, and I was like, dog, like, and then I got it and started messing with it. I remember I asked my mom for a beat machine, not knowing them mugs cost like a lot of money.
And mom's was like,
and she didn't know. My mom did not know what it was, so she bought me like this toy Yamaha thing, and I was
like a piano
with the stick. No, it wasn't the piano. It was a stick with a stick and a thing. You do that, and I was like, this is
like
not
a little drum kit.
Yeah, and I was like, this is not what I asked for, but I'm not gonna say anything because like she paid money for it. Yeah. And then I got more like specific with it, and she bought me like a keyboard, and I was messing with that. And then I got a relative. He worked in the studios, and he had like a cracked version of Reason, and my mom got it for me for Christmas, and I've been using Reason ever since. And that's how. And then I was like around 16. Also, before I was doing music, I played baseball.
Okay.
And so this one, I got blood clots one year. It was horrible. I couldn't.
As a teen?
Yeah, like they thought they was like, how did you get blood clots? I was like, I don't know. It run in my family. So I was 16. I couldn't I had to learn how to walk again, and like I guess I didn't play sports no more. And I just like dove into music, and so I started really making beats and doing music at 16. I didn't really start writing at 16 because I was like, I'm not rapping. I was just more so making beats. I was making beats all the time. Yeah.
So you fully dove into it at 16, making beats all the time. Did you ever like sell any of your beats in high school? Give any beats to
I
any
didn't tell nobody.
Oh, okay.
I was the quiet kid. I didn't tell nobody at Northern. Nobody knew nothing.
Nobody knew you was the young Kanye at home
nobody
beats.
knew anything. I was like, I played beats for my mama. I was like, Mom, listen to this. She's like, oh, that's good. She's like, oh, that's good. I was like, okay. But then like I don't think I told anybody until I graduated. I just put a beat. I put a beat on like Facebook. I was like, throw it on Facebook. I don't care. And then Jabril. Yeah. Jabril hit me up and was like, hey, we got this group. We would like you to be in it. You want to come meet up? And I was like, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, sweet.
And so I met
4 stars.
No, not 4 stars. We was that's Ace and them, Ace Boogie.
Yeah.
We was what was the name of our group? KAD, known as Dope. So I met Kareem, I met Lex was in the group. So we started like basically making beats. I was making beats.
So this was in high school or after high school?
After high school.
Okay. I was thinking you was talking about joining the group in high school.
Nah. I know they was like rocking in high school. They was rocking in high school. But like we started just making beats. Kareem rapping, Jabril rapping, Lex rapping. I was not rapping at all. I was like, nah, I'm not getting on the mic at all. But that was a very, very fun time. We used to go to Detroit all the time.
What made you finally say, hey, all right, I've been in the lab, I've been making beats since I was 16, but I ain't hopped on the record yet. What made you say I'm gonna get on the track? Like, what was that first track that you got on?
What, I don't even remember the first. I would dabble with rapping, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't tell nobody nothing. I would always write. I always like telling stories. I used to make comic books as a kid too. So like, I can't draw. I just like the storytelling. But like, I don't remember. I would record like with this cheap mic at my house, and I like the same thing. I put it up on Facebook, and people was like, "Oh, this is good." I was like, oh, "Okay, maybe I should like try to do this more." And I started just writing and recording myself like a lot, and then I probably finally started recording with Lex maybe 2015. So this like years.
Shout out to Lex.
Yeah, shout out to Lex. Like this probably years after I joined the group. I just started like, let me record with Lex, see how I do. But I probably didn't like the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, what you been working on recently?
I put out a project this year. I'm thinking about retooling it and like re-releasing it, like remixing it. I am working on I'm actually like at a crossroad where I don't know what to do next, but I have been working on some songs and some like beats. But I'm kind of like maybe trying to like promote the older stuff more so than newer stuff. Like I feel like the older stuff I haven't got no attention. It's probably some new to people because I ain't got like a million people watching me right now. So I might as well like try to get some people to listen to something that they ain't never heard before.
I agree with you too, man. Like the older stuff, you can still promote just because on the strength of what you just said.
Yeah.
Like, and I also think it's cool that, artists, they make new music to put out as well. But like over time, as you grow, and you get more people to support what you do, they may not have heard the stuff that you did in the past. And then social media has changed so much from the time that you dropped your original content. Like you can actually repurpose that stuff. It's a lot of big content creators that's doing that. Like they repurposing all of their old content as well. You got like how many? You have like a disc, like a catalog. Like how many albums?
I got 2 albums
singles?
out. Well, I had 3, but I deleted one.
I will delete one.
Like I remember Jabril asked me about this. He was like, "You delete albums?" Like, yes, I will delete albums if I feel like it's not. If I go back to it, it's like, oh, this is like whack. I am very critical of myself, by the way, like super critical of myself. That's why I'm about to go remix these like older songs and just put them out again because I don't know. I feel like stuff can always be better. Yeah.
All right. You remember we talked about the grade school?
Yeah.
All right. So this segment of the show is grade school. We gonna pick an album that we listen to, and then we gonna grade it just like it would be graded in school. I'm probably gonna add some basketball statistics to mine as well because the album that I listen to, this guy has a lot of fans.
Okay. Okay.
I'm talking about J. Cole, but
okay.
You go ahead, bro. You go ahead.
Oh, I was listening to like Doechii, her new album. I listen to Doechii and like Schoolboy Q album.
Okay.
I like them both. I may be like, hold on, I gotta go to the phone right quick. Hold on.
Give him some time. You said Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, and Doechii. So like, how many songs I like on Doechii? So it's like the album is 19 tracks. So I like the album as a whole, but maybe I like 9 of the like 19. I don't know how that like, but like it's good though. It's good. It's like it's me. I gotta listen. I listen to albums as a whole.
Yeah.
And like I got a few songs I like that I might put it to like a playlist, but I like the album as a whole. But like them 8 songs is like on my playlist.
Yeah. And to that point, like just listening to J. Cole album, right? I said because I listened to 3 of his albums.
Mm-hmm.
I said Cold World, The Sideline Story, right? I said out of the 18 songs on there, I liked 11.
Okay.
And I felt like 7 of them songs was just fillers. So I'm like, he could have just made the album them 11 songs. But I gave that album, so 11 out of 18, that's 61% of the album.
Okay.
In grade school, that would be a D. A D is still a passing grade. But if you look at it in basketball statistics, he shot 11 from 18 from the field. That's 61%. That's good in basketball. In school, a D, you pass. On the court, on the court, you looking good. You looking like MJ.
Barely passing.
And then, I listened to Forest Hill Drive. All this stuff stemmed from his most recent track. And there's no disrespect to J. Cole in no way, form, or fashion. No disrespect to nobody at Dreamville. I'm just giving my opinion as a casual fan, as a music lover.
Get that call. Like,
hey. So when it come to Forest Hill Drive, people said that was probably one of his best albums. I said that I like 10 out of 13 tracks on that album. That's a 77%. That's a C average in school. But when you look at it from basketball, 77% from the field, you having a good night.
Yeah, that's like decent. That's a decent night.
You probably had about 40 points.
Yeah.
10 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah, that's a good night.
So yeah, Forest Hill Drive, 77% in grade school. That's a C, 77% from the field. Great night. Are you a J. Cole fan?
Kinda. So I don't have like a favorite rapper. I got like a top 5.
Who in your top 5?
Jay-Z, Nas, Lupe Fiasco, Kendrick Lamar, 3 Stacks.
Dang, that's kind of dope. that's a hard list. Yeah. You said Jay-Z, Nas, Kendrick Lamar, Lupe Fiasco, and Andre 3000. I know I probably ain't put them in the order.
It's no order.
Okay.
Like I don't have order. It's like to that. It's more so who inspired me. Who inspired me. That's more so like them 5 inspired me.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you said, who inspired you?
Yeah.
Most people don't look at music from the subjective point of view. It's subjective. It's to my liking.
Yeah.
So I'm entitled to my opinion.
Have you heard his whole discography?
I haven't.
Okay.
I'm basing it off of being a casual listener. Like, I don't be in the car and I'll be like, I'm about to cut on this.
So I do that. I'm like, what's Jay-Z album listen to today? I be like that.
See,
seriously, I do that with everybody. I do that.
Yeah.
All right, what like Lupe album? Well, Lupe got like a few albums I like. So I do it at everybody. I like what Outkast I'm gonna listen to today.
See,
I am like a super music person.
Yeah. And I'm not like saying that I don't like Jay-Z as a whole.
Yeah.
It's just
Jay-Z I don't know, man. He make me want to write though. He might like listen to me like, I feel like inspired to write something.
I got some songs that I like by Hov. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when we was kid, H to the is O, V to the is A.
Duh.
Like, I listen to him, but it's just, yeah.
You just ain't like, okay.
He got some slaps. Don't get me wrong, but it's just.
I remember one time when we was going to see The Point as a kid, the person's dad listened to Big Pimpin' we drove all the way where everybody tried to see The Point. He listened to Big Pimpin' all the way there.
You know why? Because he was taking y'all to Cedar Point. He like, I got money, young.
I was like, man, like I like this when when I was a kid, so I didn't really like know who Jay-Z was. So I was like, why is he listening to this song over and over? I like it's catchy, but like, why is he listening to this over and over again? But for I wasn't a Jay-Z guy.
Did he pay for y'all tickets?
I do not remember. I had to be like not like.
How many kids was it?
It was like a church trip.
Okay.
So like, but it was.
It was a church.
It was like
it was a church trip.
When he played Big Pimpin', that's funny. Like, but I wasn't a big Jay-Z guy.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was a Nas head. A Nas head, and then what got me into Jay-Z was the Eminem soundtrack. Was 8 Miles of Running. And I was like, "Oh, Jay-Z, that sound kind of good." Then I went to FYE with no money. and put the like. Let me listen to Jay-Z. I think I got like Reasonable Doubt.
For y'all who don't know what FYE is, younger generation.
Dog.
You know how you can preview the music?
Yeah,
they can't even preview it now. Cause
you're not even buying the music now.
Right, you had to preview it on iTunes at first. You remember you could just
hit
the button. You could listen to the first 30 seconds. FYE was a store in every retail mall in the country.
It was huge, like big store.
Big stores.
Yeah, big store.
And you could go. This is like we probably grew up in the best era, bro.
Yeah.
You could go. You would have to somebody would have to take you to the mall. You would have to be at the mall with somebody.
My mom would leave me in there. Go shopping.
But
I had no money though.
No, but it was the experience.
Yeah.
You can go in the mall. Look, there's thousands of records
it's
in
literally
there.
1,000 records. It's like a lot.
All in alphabetical order almost.
Every genre. Like that one was huge.
Yes. And you probably went in there and you found Jay-Z. And you took him out.
And scanned the barcode.
Scanned the barcode.
And
then put the headphones on.
I heard like a 15-second snippet of Dead President. It was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Still didn't buy it though that day. Because I had no money.
You remember you could go to Walmart, bro?
And do it,
and play the video.
Oh yeah,
games.
that was like my neck. Like still don't care playing it though.
I remember being in Walmart and I could hear the Walmart customer service rep on the speaker. Sorry, Preston, please report to the customer service desk.
Hilarious.
Your dad is looking for you.
That's hilarious. You just having a ball, but like you can't take it home though.
Yes. I previewed a lot of games that I got on Christmas at Walmart.
Same with me.
They don't make stores like. I wonder why they don't do that now.
Cause it's nobody buying nothing no more. Yo, you buy it off line. Like I buy games on like the thing. Yeah, I don't go to GameStop no more.
And I think it's stupid that you can buy the game on the actual console. Yeah. But if you go to the store and buy the game, you got to put the game in the console
and download. I remember when that happened with which one? The one? No, because I was an Xbox person. Yeah. For a minute, now I'm a PS person. PlayStation. But I think it started with the one. When I first got it, I got a game and put it in there and started. It's like why it's not playing right away? Oh, you got to download this now? I was mad. I was like mad. So like, you ready to like open the package and play the game? Now you got to like let them download.
I brought my son a PS4 one year for Christmas. He's old enough to know now. I ain't gonna. Well, I don't want to say. I did. Because Christmas, kids believe in Christmas. I bought him a PS4 for Christmas. I'm ready to play 2K. First, the PS4 had the update.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hate that too.
And then
I hate that too.
We had to wait for the update, put the game in, and then we had to wait on the game to download.
And then to put it on your Wi-Fi speed, that might take a day.
That's how long it took. We ain't play the PS4 until the next day.
This mug ain't done yet. Like, damn. I might as well go to sleep.
Man, we didn't have to play our games on the internet. You didn't have to hook up the systems to the internet.
We used to go over people's house to play with them, play with their games.
Yeah. We had bikes. Did you ride your bike?
Oh yeah, around the neighborhood.
I don't even be seeing kids on bikes no more.
I think we talked about this like before. Me and my cousins talked about like how it was like a perfect balance between the internet and going out and doing like regular stuff. So it was like, I like the back. Well, I don't want to sound older either.
I'm 34.
I'm saying, man. Okay. But like, it was better back then to me. But I don't know about now. It's all right. I don't know how I feel about now, to be honest.
I think the internet ruined human civilization. I mean, it made it better in the sense that you got access to information, but
some people don't. Some people don't need access to certain information. It's too much power.
Man, like when they created the information age, speaking of too much power, you know how many cults have probably been birthed because of this?
A lot of stuff people wouldn't think of like without the internet, they thought of now because of the internet.
Yes. We lost a generation of kids, adults to the internet.
Yeah.
Like the internet started a whole woke, and this is no disrespect to my woke friends, but
I got what, because my bad.
Go ahead.
I've known people that succumb to that wave, like, but I feel like they overdo it, and then it's like like you can't talk to them no more. Like I can't have a common general conversation.
Yeah,
with
like, and I can't fault them because like I said, I spent a lot of time in ministry.
Yeah.
And when I first got saved, I was the same way. Like I thought I had all. You ain't got the answers.
Yeah.
I thought I had all the answers, but like. As you grow, you know, in my case, I can't speak for everybody. You learn that everybody ain't gotta believe what you believe, but everybody has to believe in something.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I can't force you to believe in Jesus just as much as you try to force me to believe in
the flat Earth,
or that we aliens. Like, ain't no disrespect.
Yeah, no disrespect.
It's all.
If I offend you, I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's all love.
But even my bad. But even like, I would like go look at that stuff, but I would never like, oh, that's interesting, and I keep it pushing.
I used to just be a rabbit hole person, bro.
Same.
Like once I was in the rabbit hole, I had to keep digging because I used to debate a lot of people. So I would always want to see like why a person believe what they believe. Just so I can get the information and debate them. But I ended up finding like it's
kind of pointless.
It's pointless.
It's like
it's not
talking
healthy.
to a brick wall.
I think, like you saying, talking to a brick wall. I think you more so gotta show what you believe in your life, versus showing what you believe in your words. But right now I probably done made the churches look better.
Oh man,
because I'm a sinner. Who's probably gonna sin again.
I mean, hey, everybody gonna sin again. At least, even if you are like
right.
It's like something you're gonna do to be like, I gotta go to forgiveness.
Yeah, man. The internet.
You think I feel like social media getting corny though, a little bit to me.
Yeah, and I agree in the context of. I feel like I figured social media out, and this is why I'm agreeing with you. The corniness of social media is this is the baseline of it. You can't really be extremely positive. You can't really be yourself on social media in a sense to make it.
Okay.
When I looked at, because like I said, I'm a rabbit hole person.
Yeah.
Like I started like researching what these platforms push out. I'm gonna use Facebook as a whole. It's informative, engaging, and entertaining content. So when you look at it from those three perspectives, it's like they only gonna push out the content that their user base likes.
Yeah, that's true.
So if their user base likes, stuff that's just extreme, fighting videos. I hate using the word negative because the people that make the content might not think it's negative, but just anything that's super entertaining.
Yeah,
that's what they
think
push.
it's like, oh, this is entertaining, so let me like push it out.
So a person like yourself or myself who's just, hey, I'm promoting my store, check out my content.
Yeah,
like the user base ain't interested in a up and coming artist, a up and coming clothing designer. We gotta be famous already.
Yeah, that's true.
We really gotta become another character first, which I think is corny. But I'm on. I'm on the fence. I'm about to start doing what I'm on the fence with it, bro.
I mean, I think being a character, it all depends how you do it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of like artists are characters of like something. Like even me, I put like when I do my stuff, I be a character. Yeah. But it all depends how you doing a character to me.
I think on social media, in my opinion, I feel like you just gotta really become somebody else to make it. Okay. I look at I've been heavy because I'm like, why I ain't made it yet? Because it's like the characters, bro. Like you either gotta have a character or you gotta do some extreme immoral shit Like you gotta lie, steal,
gimmicky,
kill, cheat.
Yeah.
Or you gotta have Charleston White. Look at him.
Yeah, I seen that video where he was like, yeah, when I was being positive, nobody cared about me, but when I started doing like the ratchet stuff, I everybody started caring.
Think about how much of that type of content you see on your news feed versus
something like a good art or something like that. I try like, I see the stuff, but I try not to pay attention to it or comment on it. Like I don't comment on a lot of stuff unless I really like it. But I think this is like the toxic era. It's like the toxic, like corny to me era. To me. And I feel like hate is kind of the new love in a way. Yeah. That's like the sexy red thing. I remember seeing her first video. I was like, oh, okay. And then like moving away from it. But I seen people like bash her. And then all the like, then all of a sudden she become popular. I was like, oh, okay, I see like, and so like you said with social media, it's a formula to where the algorithm don't care if it's positive or negative. They just see you making the action where commenting and resharing. It's just that it don't have like no moral. It just see you doing the action and then it records it and it's like, oh, you see it everywhere now.
That's man. Like that's a good way to look at it. It don't have no morals.
Yeah.
It's all based off of what the people like. So however they respond to it, that's what's gonna be pushed out. And like you said, like I've seen more negative stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just the algorithm is pushing that out because more people are responding to it versus, something that's positive. Or like in my case, like everybody know I love White Castle, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I had a post go viral.
I think I seen that. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think I commented on it.
Yeah, you did.
And I had like a whole bunch of people like it. Yeah,
I did. You did with stomach bubbling.
Yeah.
But everybody know I like White Castle, bro. But that has really nothing to do with
what you actually do. Yeah.
And it went viral.
That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. Doing something that I have nothing like. That's what I'm afraid of.
That's my point, bro.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It's like, it's messed up, but it's like you got to do something total opposite of what you do.
Yeah.
And then once you make it on social media, then you gotta ease in what you do as well, for real.
Yeah.
Cause like that's what I've been doing. Like I've been strategic with it, bro. Like I literally been like, all right, I gotta push this type of stuff out just so people can see this.
Yeah.
And it's really
it's like a balance type of thing.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm wrecking my brain with this. I'm really trying to make it on the internet.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of working. But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how the algorithm works, how the internet works.
I remember when it wasn't an algorithm.
Everything was just.
It was like you see everybody post.
Yes.
And then if it was like, oh, this is cool, and then everybody shared it if it was like good. But now it's more so everybody share if it's negative or something like like you said, fight videos or like gossip and stuff. Like that's all I see. Like TikTok, that's kind of what I see now is people, something happened in the media, then everybody talk about it. Like kind of like the DDG breaking up with his girl thing. I see it's like everybody have a essay about it. Everybody just talk about it, but like
And they call it clip farming.
Okay.
So what that is pretty much we clip farming right now for real because we talking about it.
Yeah.
So it's just a situation happen and then a person give their take on it.
Yeah.
And in hopes for people to see their videos and follow them.
Yeah. Okay.
But
it be working though.
Yeah.
It works, but like I feel like okay, what are you gonna do after that? Yeah.
And that's.
I've seen a lot of people. They'll get popping for just that one thing, but they never recover or like they're like, oh, people like, oh, that's funny. Next thing, same thing with music. Same thing with music now. People like make a hit and then like, okay, we like that one, but
make
another one, and if that another one don't go, it's like, okay, next person, we don't remember you. That's something I don't like either.
Yeah,
but yeah.
The longevity in music. That's why I think Drake is one of the GOATs.
Yeah, he stayed like he reinvented himself over and over again.
But to your point of like becoming famous for something and then having to double back again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a byproduct of that White Castle post, right? Because it's like, all right, what could I do again to more so go viral?
Yeah.
And it's like, because once you go viral once, bro, you get Facebook is like completely monetized, so you get paid off of that. So once you start making money, it's like you got to keep reposting in hopes to get something that's gonna go viral.
Yeah.
And you still get money off your posts, but yeah, it's tough unless you just already famous on social media. Like I like Country Wayne. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He makes skits, but like he get paid off of all his videos constantly.
I think I see him more so he started like not even putting himself in the video now. He more so get actors to like
and
do
he paid them to post on his page.
Okay.
Yeah. He got like a whole little team of actors. They write, produce. He shoot all this stuff on the iPhone, and he just posted on his page. He make money off of that, and he just paid them on the back end.
Okay, that's cool.
The internet ruined human civilization.
So, do you think this is gonna change soon?
I think it's changing right now.
Yeah.
And because Rod Wave album got 23 songs on it.
That's a lot of songs.
That's long form content.
That is.
Kai, the whole AMP.
Yeah.
People are watching their streams. Those are long streams.
Yeah, they be doing it all night. Doing the stream all night.
I think long form content is getting ready to come back.
Okay.
What was the question again? I just want to make sure I'm answering.
I was like, do you think this is gonna change soon, or like the way social media is? I know. I think social media changed every like maybe few years.
Yeah.
Like
I believe long form content is gonna start coming back.
Okay.
Or like I said, it's changing, but the formula, no.
Okay.
Because it's all driven by money at the
That's
end
true.
of the day. So whatever make money is what's
like,
gonna be promoted.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. I feel like some people gonna start getting off social media. I feel like
True.
I feel like it's gonna be like some people gonna stop being on social media. I feel like real life interactions gonna like come back a little bit.
I agree with that as well.
I watch, so I'm into like filmmaking too. So I watch like the film industry and stuff like that, and how they kind of like struggling with stuff now, and how YouTube about to format they program how Netflix is.
I'm gonna interject right then and there.
Yeah.
You saying YouTube? So Ari Lennox, I seen this yesterday. She's saying that she's planning on transitioning off of social media. She says she deleting her Facebook and Instagram and TikTok permanently. But she says you can find her on these spaces on YouTube.com/Ari Lennox and on her personal website. So I don't know where you was going with the YouTube thing, but were you going in that direction?
Kind of like I know people that do filmmaking, they gonna start putting movies on it. Like I know people put movies on Tubi. And people gonna start I know people been putting movies on YouTube, but like they gonna start like, cause people already watch YouTube like TV, so they be on like the regular TV. But I think people gonna start going towards that lane. But the social media thing is getting people to actually click on your video, your website. That's the thing I've been kind of like thinking about, where how can people connect with me and go to my website or go to my YouTube page, because it can be difficult. Like with Spotify, getting people to go on Spotify, that can be difficult. I know I've learned like TikTok, people will go on your Spotify, but Instagram, I'm not sure. I don't think it's hard to get people for Instagram to be on there.
Instagram is just like, I don't see how people still be on there.
It's like locked. It's like locked. Like I'll post a video like, wait a minute, do I have followers?
Right.
That's why I kind of like started transition to like TikTok, because I get like 600 to 1,000 views, and then people will like comment, and I get like engagement. Even though you might not see people you follow on TikTok sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But still, you get like new people every time you post something on TikTok.
And like just posting in general, bro. Like I been thinking about, because we talking about the internet.
Yeah.
And content as a whole. I've been trying to get back to a place where I can just pretty much doing what we doing right now.
Yeah.
Just create and put it out there versus, because it's set up this way and I hate it, versus having to trend surf. Talk about trending topics.
Yeah.
And work your way into that algorithm. Like, I just want to be able to freely create for me.
Yeah.
And put it out into the world versus keeping the audience in mind. Like, everybody, this thing is centered around the audience. You know, I always hear it. Like, you can't give people what they need. You got to give them what they want. Yeah. And that's what's going on social media. Like, it's all based off of target demographics and stuff like that. It
became less. It's like it's too computerized.
Yeah, it's less about you as an individual and the stuff that you like doing, and more about what caters to the algorithm.
Yeah. I feel like it's. I try to like connect with people on social a little bit. Like, when I post something, I just talk to. I like anybody that comment on my thing. I'll talk to them. Or even with Instagram, I get DMs. People like, oh, I like your music, and I just talk to them. It's like, even I got some people. I think also building an email list where like you can ask you like, yo, if I got something coming out, I can connect with them, or I do like a newsletter or something like that. So I got like a few emails from people that listen to my music that I probably should do a newsletter about. But I feel like it should be about connecting with people for real.
Yeah. Connecting with people that like what you do.
Yeah.
And really engaging like in the conversations. Like that whole J. Cole thing that I did these past couple of days. Like, that wasn't something for me to like hop on the trend.
Yeah.
It was like literally me like, all right, this record was dope. I'm gonna go listen, and then as I'm listening, I'm gonna give a real life opinion. A real life opinion. And I think, to your point of just the real human interactions, like, some content on social media is based off human interactions, and some, like I said earlier, is just all. We just not humans on social media no more, bro. It hasn't been, people used to post about themselves, they life,
This is my food.
Yeah.
This is my food I ate
These
today.
are my kids. This is my mom.
That's what social media was about. Just sharing like, oh, we went to the mall today and I bought this shirt. And then like, oh, that's like, people like, oh, that's a nice shirt. And then you start talking to people. So like with Facebook, I don't even talk to nobody on like Messenger no more for real. Because I used to do that all the time, just talk to people on Messenger. Now I barely talk to anybody on Messenger.
I don't like my messages. I don't even be seeing them half the time.
I don't know. It's weird now. It's like you basically on social media like it's TV.
That's TV. What it is, bro.
Yeah, it's basically TV now.
It's just straight entertainment, and that's solely because it's money driven, and if you not, I'm gonna say this again. If you not famous, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, these platforms do not care about your content.
They don't.
If you not famous, they don't care. Like, because you not famous enough to generate a discussion or some engagement around what you do. Hence, J. Cole just dropped
something. The lexicon got to be popping, and do you talk about it that might get you popping. You
either gotta say something in your music, or you have to do something that's eye catching in your video. I always use 6ix9ine as a perfect example.
Was he the first? No, I don't think he was the first person to do it, but he, in the newer generation,
that
he was
cracked the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he did what he did, he was a social media marketing genius. His first, the Gummo video, right? Go back and look at that video. He purposely had all of those people in that video with them red rags, bro. Just so people can stop and say, hey,
who was that?
Who is that?
Yeah.
And then it got to be a million Crips in the world as well. So and then it's probably a million Bloods. It's this thing is strategic, but it's just hard to figure out.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to figure out more so now.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe 16, 17, it was like you could do regular stuff, but now it's like, no, you got to be so brash and so like negative for real, and just do something outlandish. I see so many outlandish videos. I'm like, why is this on here? Why is this on here? People just be doing just outlandish stuff now.
Remember back, I don't know if you felt like this, but you remember back in 16, 17 when stuff would go viral. And you look back at it now and you could tell that was an orchestrated video.
Yeah. You didn't know back. You kind of didn't know back then.
Think about them videos where the baby stroller would just be, just flying down the road. Who was sitting there with the camera just recording? Why you didn't go and chase the stroller? Or it was just so many videos. Where I look back now, I was like, oh,
that was they planned that out. I could tell when something kind of planned out now. I could tell it's like people want to get a reaction, especially them oh, I'm not paying for all your friends dinner videos. I'm like, oh, that's orchestrated. Y'all
y'all talked about this before.
Yeah, y'all talked about this before y'all turned the camera on. We gonna do this. The good acting though, I think it's cool acting, but I feel like it's getting outdated. I could tell. We could tell now.
We starting to catch on.
Yeah.
It took us about 6-7 years, but we starting
6-7 years to catch on. That's funny.
But we starting to catch on, and that's why going back to streaming, man. All it is, bottom line, bro. You just gotta be entertaining.
Yeah.
And I want to be entertaining, but
you don't I don't to be honest. I don't know if I'm entertaining. I don't know if I'm entertaining. I don't know.
I'm funny, but I'm not funny.
Yeah, I'll say little jokes. People people laugh at my jokes at work, but I don't know if y'all gonna laugh at it on the internet though. I don't I watch stand up all the time. I don't know if if I really put my mind to it, I can write a few jokes, but that don't mean nothing.
Right. When I'm funny on social media and it get a whole bunch of laughs and shit, I'm just doing that because I'm a funny nigga in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep doing that shit
to
be entertaining on social media. I'm not a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I'm not as I do music, not stand-up comedian and shit.
It's you got to be a fucking comedian. You got to be so much shit.
You got to be everything. It's I gotta go talk to people outside. Gotta go have people pop balloons. Yeah. Gotta go smack somebody randomly and just have a camera.
Just to make
that's funny.
$30 on a video.
That's why I don't like stream. I don't like the streaming payout model. I never liked it.
Talking about with Spotify.
I don't like it. I never liked it.
I was just I don't like it either because I think it takes away from true album sales.
It do.
A person gotta, I don't know, I'm gonna just use this as an example because I don't know. Say if you got 1,000 streams and then they say, all right, the payout on that is 10 cents for that 1,000 streams. How am I gonna make money?
Yeah, you not. So I go with I got DistroKid. I probably give them more money than they give me.
Yes. Me and my brother, I'm because I took my music off TuneCore because I was early into getting my music on DSPs.
Yeah.
I think I dropped my last EP was in 2017.
Yeah, that's early.
Yeah.
Because we was there was the SoundCloud.
Yeah. So it was $60. For the album.
So wait, you paid $60 to put it on there?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I paid, don't quote me, anywhere from 40 to 60. I don't remember. But I'm like, all right, it's on there, and then they would charge me that yearly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I ain't making $60.
Yeah, no, I'm not making that.
I'm not making that. I'm not making that. And I finally just took my music down and never put it back up.
That's what I don't know if I want to do that with Spotify.
Put it on Bandcamp.
That's what I got it on Bandcamp, but I don't like. I might take it, like I said, I want to take it off and remix it and put it back on there and have like it's promoting Bandcamp to people. That's the thing, because people like, I'm not going on Bandcamp.
And to your point of promoting, this is why I be like, I be trying to stress people like, look, we gotta help artists.
Yeah.
Like your true supporters gonna buy it, bro. If they really support what you doing, they gonna buy it. And that's just what it is.
Cause I got a lot of like promotional ideas. I did for a commercial, did it for like merch, stuff like that. I got like all that.
Come up with a process that can stream the music.
Yeah.
Not stream. I don't want to say stream, where the artist can put their music somewhere on their own platform and get 100% of the money.
Yeah.
Versus going through the Spotify's, the Apple Music, all these different DSPs just for a portion of it.
A lot of people are like conditioned now. Conditions is like, oh, I'm not like. I think like internet made people lazy too.
Yeah,
it's like I don't like. It's not.
We was buying music like this in the beginning.
It's nothing to just click on a link and just like, oh, a website. But people are like, I'm not going to your website.
True.
I'm just gonna go on Spotify, Apple Music, and that's it.
True.
But like it made people just lazy. Like it's nothing to just click on somebody's website. But it's like I said, people not just lazy to it now.
But to your point of being lazy, like, yo, I feel like if somebody really want to support, they gonna do what they can to support if they really serious.
But I got some like ideas and stuff like I'm trying to work out.
If I drop something else, if it's a mixtape, it'll probably be on SoundCloud. If I'm using somebody else's beats, like I got one mixtape on Bandcamp. If I drop something else, it'll probably be on Bandcamp again. Like
a lot of underground like artists, they use Bandcamp a lot. Like you ever heard of Griselda? Yeah. They use Bandcamp. There's this guy named JPEG Mafia. He used he would do both. But like when I first heard of him, he was strictly on Bandcamp. But he do both routes for now. But I feel like he probably get his fan base is up there enough so he can like make some money off like Spotify.
I feel like if an artist, and y'all could take this with a grain of salt, going back to the point of being famous, like if you not famous enough where people gonna go, I might be contradicting myself, but I'm still gonna say it.
Yeah.
If you're not famous, like you gotta be famous enough to have your music on DSPs if you want to make money off of it.
So early, like before when Spotify was kind of like coming up, we talked about that as a group, and I think I don't know if Reem told me he was like why he was like I don't know if I'm not gonna say he said this because I forget. So I think the conversation was why put our stuff on Spotify when we haven't built a fan base yet.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. If you haven't built a fan base and you trying to make money off your music, then I don't think you should put it on the DSPs. I think everything should be streamlined like through you.
Yeah.
Like Bandcamp, it allows you. They got a name your price feature.
Yeah, you can sell something for like a cent.
Yeah. But it's better.
It's better than like So like
I think, and that myself included, man, before we get popping, we just put stuff out there in the sense of something that we selling. Like, but at the same time, you got to put it out there. But as from the artist standpoint, I think before you get famous, Bandcamp is like the mixtape circuit.
It's like it's a lot of good stuff on Bandcamp too. But I'm thinking about just making beat tapes and put it on Bandcamp and selling that. It's like sometimes selling beats could be a hassle too.
Yeah. And Bandcamp too though, this is the flip side to it. Like either if you don't have an Android, if you got an iPhone, you can't download the music. I don't know. It's been years, so I don't know if it's still like this.
You can they got an app. They do got I got them off. They got an app where you can listen to it off your phone.
Bandcamp app?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got an Android though, you can just download it. It'll upload to whatever you have. And I think most people look at it from that aspect. But I think if you are up and coming artist, I don't think you should waste your money on paying, even though it's probably how much it costs to put it on the DSP. What, $15, $20?
It's like 20. It all depends. They got tiers. Like if you got like a collective use release of music, it's like more. But if it's just you, and then they got like the low tier where it don't show like your label, it show like the whatever. It's like a number and then some stupid stuff. But then if you like me, I got the upper one where I'm my own like label basically, and I put it in and it come up.
I know some people gonna be watching this and be like, how he gonna say he ain't never made it?
I mean, I haven't yet.
he ain't never sold no records.
I sold one.
You know, he ain't no millionaire. How you gonna get this advice? Exactly. Cause I put my stuff on the DSPs and seen how much money I made.
I mean, like, so I remember getting a song on like a playlist, and it stayed on there for like a long time. And I seen like the money. I got like maybe like $50 something. But I had like,
artists need to be honest with themselves, bro. Like these rappers just need to be honest with themselves. Like I get, my bad, I cut you off.
Good.
Go ahead.
No, it was like a lot of plays. Also, another thing, if it's like, who are these people listening to me? I don't know. I can't reach out to them with Spotify. I can't talk to them.
Bandcamp, you can get their email. You get all that information.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I can't even say. I don't know what people are thinking or when they're, by themselves. But in the beginning, just be humble, bro. Be honest with yourself about your business when it comes to you as an artist. Like, coming up, you gotta really be strategic.
Yeah.
Like, think about how it would look if you went to a label and you like, I sold 100,000 on Bandcamp. I got 100,000 emails.
Yeah.
You get a little bit more leverage, in my opinion. But that's just how I look at it.
Well, the record business is kind of like
shambles.
It's going kind of down. It's like even major artists, they not getting no like sales. It's kind of like they have a hit, but nobody really listening to the albums though.
Yeah.
And so they be like, you see the numbers, like, man, these numbers is mad low. And then you go back into like 2003 and see how much they was like selling. Like up in the
hard copy
300,000. I was like, man, like they sold
$10
that
a
much.
CD at 300,000 sales.
People used to stand outside for like new releases. Even with video games, standing outside for
video
releases.
Games, albums, and movies,
shoes, movies. I remember going to see Spider-Man, the first one. That mug was a long ass line.
Yeah.
Like matter of fact, we had to see the one at 12 o'clock.
Damn.
At night, because everything was sold out. Our parents let us though.
The last movie I had to stand in line for was the first Iron Man.
Oh my God, yeah.
And that movie just changed everything.
Yeah, it did.
For film.
It did.
Like, that was a slapper. But yeah, man, music artists, in my opinion, put your stuff on Bandcamp. Man, we had a dope conversation today, man. It was live. It was lit. Tell them where they can find you.
You find me at like TikTok, LiquidWise90. You can find me on Instagram, on Wordz Man 90. Facebook, don't care about Facebook like that. You can't find me on there. I do be on there, but I don't really be on there. But that's the place you can find me. Also YouTube, type in Wordz, just find my stuff, and yeah.
You can find me on all social media platforms. Facebook is just Sean Preston, of course. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Dang, what is it? 1990 Sean.
Twitter, man.
1990 Sean.
I don't be on Twitter. Do I be on Twitter?
Bro, Twitter is like, I like Twitter better than Facebook because
I feel like I'm talking to myself on Twitter. Like I'm just talking to myself.
Twitter gonna test your social media gangster.
Okay.
Right? It's gonna test to see if you doing it for the likes or you doing it just to post on social media.
Okay.
So like if you just doing it just to be on social media, be on Twitter.
Okay.
But like if you doing it for the likes and the comments and the shares, on Facebook because you could think you can type out a dope ass tweet.
Yeah,
on Twitter,
and that must go nowhere. Cause like I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Ain't nobody say nothing.
They go Facebook, you might go viral.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been the inaugural episode of the Sean Preston podcast. Man, be sure to check out this episode on Facebook. We gonna drop. By the time y'all see this, it'll probably be Wednesday.
Okay, cool.
So it's gonna be a lot that's probably happened between Saturday and Wednesday. But man, I'm digging this, man. It feels good to be separated from the Yaktown Don't Back Down brand. Even though it's my brand, I want to do my own thing, man. I want to be separate from the brand. We are in the Yaktown Don't Back Down store. This episode is sponsored by Yaktown Don't Back Down, but this is the Sean Preston podcast. Until next time, man, y'all have fun.
Peace out.
Y'all be safe. Let's get it.
Yep.
Man.